Okay, now we're going to do number 33, which we are going to look at a parabola. So this is a quadratic, but it's in vertex form, so it's a little bit easier. We see that the a value is negative, so that means it's going down. So we know that that can't be the answer. We know that that can't be the answer. And so we only have two answers. We could be here or here. The next thing we can look at is the vertex. And the vertex is going to be, we're going to look at this, and we're going to look at this. So if we are looking at the first thing, actually let's erase this. The first thing we're going to look at is that, and because that's a positive 2, we know that the x has to be a negative 2. And then because this guy is a negative 2, the y has to be a negative 2. So we know that the vertex is negative 2, negative 2. So this guy does have a negative 2 vertex. And this one does not. So this one can't be the answer. So we know that this is also, we know that that's going, and you can also see how you could have put a 0 in to find the y-intercept. That's another thing you could have done. You could have just seen that the stretch was 2, 1. You can see the stretch right there. So there's a lot of other things that you could do for that one. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Okay, so the next one, you can see that the a value is, well, actually, let's use orange again. The a value is negative 2. So that since a equals negative 2, it's going down. So that can't be the answer, and that can't be the answer. So we only have this possibility or this possibility. So we're going to go find the vertex. We can't really see the y-intercept on these, so it would have been really easy to look at the y-intercept because it's in standard form, because the y-intercept is negative 16, but you can't really see the y-intercept, so it won't really work here. Y-intercept is really easy in standard form, so if it's in standard form, that's one thing that you could use, but it's not helpful here. So let's go find the vertex. So to find the vertex, the x value for the vertex is the opposite of b over 2a. So you take the opposite of 12 over 2 times negative 2. So negative 12 over negative 4 is 3. So our vertex will be 3 comma something. Well, 3 comma something would be over here somewhere, which this one is not. 3 comma something would be over here somewhere, and this one is. So you don't even have to go further, because the vertex has to lie on that axis of symmetry, because this also tells you the axis of symmetry. Okay, so we don't have to go any further for that one, and we're finished. Okay, this one's saying sketch the solution. You can see by looking at these two things right here that this would be solid, solid. So since this is solid, solid, we can start throwing things out. This guy's gone. This guy could be. This guy's gone because it has to be solid, solid. And this guy's gone. So I don't have to go any further on this problem. I know it has to be this answer. We can, if you didn't recognize that, you can also see some things on the line. For instance, it had to hit at 1 and travel up or down 1 over 1. So this one hit at 1 and went down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. This guy right here hit at negative 3 and went up 1 over 3. So this one hit at negative 3 and went up 1 over 3, up 1 over 3. So, sorry, it's off the graph there, so I can't really mark that. But so you can see how those have to be the lines. And then the shading would be that neither one of them shade at 0, 0. So a point that neither one of them shade at is this point right here, 0, 0. So they would both be false at 0, 0. So if you put 0, 0, and it should be false. So 0 is greater than or equal to 0 plus 1. 0 is greater than 1, false. And then 0 is less than or equal to 1/3 times 0 minus 3. 0 is less than or equal to -3, false. So you can see how you could have checked that if you needed to do more than that. Okay, next one. Okay, so we're going to go back to looking at the inequalities. So this one is solid, solid. So solid, solid tells us that can't be it. That can't be it. So we only have two choices. It could be here or here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at these lines. So this one would hit at -2 and go up 2/1.